Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today I wanted to bring to you my honest thoughts about WWE 2K19. Now, a lot of you will know that I was invited by 2K to the London press event for WWE 2K19. Now, this is, of course, probably the best thing that's actually happened to the channel. You know, we got some early gameplay footage, we got to cover a lot of stuff. You've seen the universe mode video. If you haven't, please just go and check it out. Honestly, universe mode, as much as people say it hasn't really changed, has changed in a lot of little unique ways which actually have benefited the franchise a lot. So definitely check that out. Obviously, we've got a lot of updated superstars as well, new entrances, creation, suites, my career, the whole lot, but we'll cover that in a bit. We also have an interview with Charlotte Flair coming to the channel later on, so I'll get that and I'll endeavor to get that out to you as soon as possible. But for the moment, I want to talk to you about WWE 2K19, and this game this year is just incredible. The level of stuff that they've done this year is so different. If you go back to 2K15, we can all admit 2K15 was a foray into a new franchise on a new generation console, and it didn't quite work out the way that we wanted it to, which is a shame because, you know, it had promise, it had somewhere. 2K16, of course, came out, and we thought, you know what, we might be onto something here. And then 2K17 came out, and as good as it built on 2K16, it still seemed to be lacking in certain areas. It didn't seem like anything was new, anything was fresh. So then, of course, 2K18 came out, and what did everybody think of that? Well, pretty much the same thing as they thought of 2K17, which that it just didn't quite hit the mark. Something was always missing fundamentally from the series, and I don't know what it was, but 2K18, a lot of people said it was a buggy mess. It kind of was, I'm not gonna lie. It was one of those things. There was a lot of day one bugs. I mean, does everybody remember the issue where you had too many logos on your created superstar and it wiped your data completely, like gone? That's another level entirely of WoW messed up. But to the credit, they did get on it quickly and they fixed that issue. My career, once again, was a little bit buggy, and you can't... there was just so many things with 2K18 that you'd sit there and you go, but why? Why is this happening? Why like now? Why like this? Doesn't make any sense. And of course, when you think about it, 2K18 was kind of like the stopgap between 2K17 and 2K19. It was the experimental phase, kind of, where they were trying to make my career into something more than just a playthrough with a little bit of a story. And 2K18 really was the basis for what would become 2K19's My Career mode, with a more streamlined story and really just getting to grips with how things could be. It could be different, it could be more innovative, it could be more like NBA. And 2K have kind of upped the ante with WWE 2K19, and this year's My Career mode just absolutely blows it out of the water. Like, in a linear way, of course, your decisions still matter towards the game and the direction that it takes, but you're still going to go through the same sort of story, and that matters because this game and this story are your story still. Now, of course, we did see things with Universe Mode. I played through it with Town Nation, and this Universe Mode this year really is it's just great, okay? Little additions, 6 title spaces. You don't have to have 2 Money in the Bank briefcases. You can have 6 titles. They can all be tag team championships if you want. That's up to you. That is down to you as the player of Universe Mode. You can have cash-ins mid-match. You can have people calling out the fact that they're going to cash in and trade it for a match later on that night. You can swap your player halfway through a match if you wanted to, just like a game of FIFA. That's fantastic. Why wouldn't I want this? It's going to make things so much simpler this year. And of course, there's already so many other little bits and bobs as well. When you're creating a superstar, whether it's boo or cheer, there's a slider where you can adjust it, whether they get booed, cheered, or in the middle. It's these little things that really matter to the franchise and making it what a WWE game should be like. Because WWE is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be just simulation, it's supposed to be storytelling as well. That matters in the WWE. More than anything, you can still have two people fighting non-stop in a ring. If you want people who are just going to beat the crap out of each other, buy a UFC game. If you want something that's going to tell you a story, if you want something that's supposed to have booking, that's supposed to have, beginning, a middle, and an end, a hero and a villain, you want a WWE game. And that's why you have this. So you can book these people as your heroes, as your superstars, and you can have the drama of people cashing in. You can tell the stories yourself. These things matter. Now, of course, people are going to go on and on and on about things like, well, where's Ciampa? We're not going to talk about that. At the end of the day, 2K wanted him. It didn't happen. That's it. Same with the other guys, and as far as we're aware, that's what's happening right now. And I don't want to say anything bad because that's not what this is about. This is about the fact that they're bringing out a game this year that finally hits the notes of bringing fun back to a simulation game. You don't have to turn on big head mode, but it's there. You can still do stupid stuff with it. That's great, right? Bringing back triple threat tag team matches in the form of ladder matches, TLC matches. It's just crazy. Even the redone cage matches, Hell in a Cell matches, the cell is smaller, more confined, but when you get out, you can go all the way around it. You can climb to the top, you can put people through 4 panels, you can fall off rather than having to go through an animation of being shoved off. So if you're not careful and you step backwards, you're going off. You may even go through that announce table if you're in the right spot. And it's things like this that really matter. Because what's the point of a WWE game if it's not fun? What's the point at all? Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but in the gameplay for the Universe mode, I played against Town Nation as Finn Balor and also defended the Universal Championship against a Braun Strowman cash-in. Now, this, of course, is a major thing because the game just feels sped up. It feels like it's intense. It feels like you're fighting properly rather than slugging around a ring. I'm not afraid to say that when I got back, I turned on my PS4, I went to WWE 2K19 to capture some footage, and while I was doing that, oh man, it just seemed slow, it seemed sluggish, it didn't seem on par with 2K19, and that actually made me more excited, because this game actually lives up to expectations of what you would think it would be this year, and that matters. Like I said, what's the point of having a WWE game if it's not fun? There's no point whatsoever. So this is the great thing this year. If you wanted to have a fun game for WWE, you got it. If you wanted a simulation game, you've got it. If you wanted to live out your fantasy and book your own places, considering the improvements that they do have to the arenas and to the My Created players as well, you've got it. Voiceover guy AJ Kirsch voicing WWE 2K19 My Player. Seriously, that's amazing. You've got an absolute gem of modes here. Just all of these modes together. Universe mode, big head mode, exhibition with all of these different match types, career mode, 2K Towers. 2K Towers itself is going to be great. There's going to be loads of unlockables, unlockable skins, unlockable other things. I don't even know what the other things are. Plus, you've got the $1 Million Challenge. You're going to be given the opportunity to face AJ Styles. I mean, seriously? That's amazing. You are going to offer the opportunity to win $1 million as well. What's not to like about this game so far? Anybody who says differently has no idea. If you haven't played it, which I have, and several other people have, all the people that have played it are excited. Okay? I've seen people playing it. I've been in the room with people playing it, and it was nothing but good things. Yeah, of course you're going to have the odd bug here and there, again and again, but that's just a game. It's how it is. Madden's the same. FIFA's the same. You're going to have crazy bugs sometimes. But you know what? It's all part of the fun. But not only that, you're getting the return of Showcase mode, with Daniel Bryan at the helm of it, telling his story. The whole never say never of him coming back really is kind of like the front and center of this game. It's an incredible journey that you get to relive with him. I mean, you think about that. It's a story that everybody's wanting to tell, and people who weren't there for the beginning when he was Bryan Danielson, this is something that they won't know. But now you'll know because you get to play through it. Honestly, I think this is like a complete package this year. The gameplay was smoother, the animations have definitely been redone, 100%, even down to things like contextual maneuvers and reversals. Superman Punch just seemed, I don't know, it just seemed smoother this year. Now bearing in mind that I was playing on an Xbox One X, so of course the frame rate's going to be beautiful and it's going to be shown at its all best. But I have ridiculously high hopes. And as from what I've seen as well, 8-man matches, the lag's just sorted itself out. The frame rate drops have pretty much gone as far as I could see. I didn't get to play an 8-man match myself, but what I've seen of other people when they were playing at the same time, damn, it's looking fine. Nothing wrong with it. The creation options as well for even things like create a briefcase and creating side plates. Side plates. I mean, seriously? Do you know how amazing that is? To know that when you have a created superstar, if you've gone as far as to design your own side plates for him, they will automatically get put on the Universal or the WWE Championship. It's next level. And it's these little tweaks that make me very, very happy and very, very upset at the same time, because I don't have the game now, especially after playing 2K18 from it. So hopefully I get my hands on this game, you guys will join me, because this year we are going to be doing a few things on there. We are going to have live streams of 2K Towers as we try and beat that $1 million challenge. So we try and get to WrestleMania next year and face AJ Styles. We are going to do a universe mode where we follow my character James Saxon as he returns back to the WWE. We are going to do my career as we have a new superstar who was trained by James Saxon and is then going to make his way to the WWE. We are going to do a showcase mode. We're going to have everything on the channel that's 2K19 related. It's crazy. And not only that, we're going to be doing so much more as well. We're going to try and showcase some of the best WWE 2K19 creators this year. So I want to see you guys out there creating things, because I'll make videos on that too. It all matters. Every single thing matters. If we can find anything that we can uncover as well, we'll uncover some pretty cool stuff too. If there's any other secrets, any other bits, we'll find it. And that's... just thinking there is going to be a lot to cover. But I hope you guys join me this year on WWE 2K19. And right now, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So I hope you join me there. And when we get there, I think we're going to do something pretty cool. So we'll have to see and work out what that's going to be when we get to 10,000 subscribers. But seriously, guys, I am super excited for 2K19 this year. 2K18 was going to be great. It didn't turn out so great. 2K17, it was okay. 2K19, different level, different game. Almost feels like a different game. The only way I can put it is that it kind of feels like I've been playing all along, like the PlayStation 3 version, maybe the 2. It's weird. And now I've got 2K19, it feels like it belongs on this generation. That's what it feels like. It feels like it belongs on a current generation console. Whereas the other games, it felt like it was probably on a PS3 and an Xbox 360. That's just kind of how I felt. This year, this 2K19 feels like it belongs on this gen's consoles. And they're going to utilize it the best way. So I'm super excited. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.
Pre-order the deluxe edition and play 4 days early.